So it's been a while since we last checked out Arsenal test maps, and in today's episode I want to do exactly that. We have a few brand new maps that we can take a look at in today's episode, and of course one of the previous maps which has received a brand new version, so I would just say let's start today's episode. We will start with Dark Hawk version 2, which I actually don't remember from my previous videos, so this is I believe a brand new edition, and this one is still in its very early stages I would say, but already looks like a quite nice map as we can see. This one is quite a small map, but still quite nice to be honest. It is definitely still lacking detail, but overall I would say from like the map layout and everything, this one actually seems to be quite fine, so definitely not that bad. One kind of suggestion I would have would be adding, I don't know, these kind of jump pads maybe, so players could easily reach of course the second floor right here. I think that would be a little bit easier, but overall definitely quite a nice map, and I think this one is pretty cool so far. There isn't really much to showcase with this one since, like I said, it is still in its very early stages, but I think so far this one actually looks quite nice. So let's take a look at map number 2. This one is pretty cool to be honest. This one is called Drill Strike as far as I remember. There we go, and this one is actually very nice. We actually played a freefall on this map during the stream and it was quite enjoyable. Like this map actually seemed quite fun and also quite balanced, so I was quite happy with this map. I think it looks quite nice even in its early stages. I think overall this is definitely a very nice map, and so far definitely one of my favorite ones. I think this one is going to look pretty amazing, and I think overall gameplay wise there isn't really much that could be improved on this one. I think so far it isn't really that bad. For freefall maybe add like another kind of pathway right here. I think it would be a little bit better than just these two. Maybe add like, I don't know, some kind of passage or pathway behind this wall would be maybe kind of cool, like connected with this part maybe, I don't know. But other than that I think this map is really good as it is right now, so a really good job by Rolf or whoever made this map, so this one's pretty fantastic. The next map we have also looks pretty nice. It is called Farmland, and I'm actually kind of a huge fan of this one. I think this one looks pretty cool so far and has some pretty nice features, so let's just take a look at this one. So here we have Farmland, and like I said, I think this map looks pretty cool. Definitely a little bit more finished than some of the previous ones. I think this one is actually quite well designed, a little bit small to be honest, but I think for Arsenal this might be quite neat overall, so gameplay is probably going to be relatively fast on this map. I think spawn points have been quite fine so far, at least the ones I've saw, and overall I would say definitely quite an interesting map. I think this kind of tower is pretty cool, but I think there should be a kind of way to get to the second floor, and I don't know if there's a third one, but it is a little bit difficult to get to the second floor as you can see because there's no ladder right here. So definitely quite interesting, but overall I would say pretty neat map right here, and I'm pretty happy that something like this was added to the game. So the next map we have, this one actually looks pretty cool to be honest from what we can see right here. It is called of course Silo 22 version 2, and to be honest this one looks really interesting. Like this is a very cool map, at least from what we could see in the main menu, so let's take a look at this one. So of course we have some windows. I think these are definitely a lot more visible than on the previous map. This one looks very interesting. The light is a little bit weird to be honest, like this is, I don't know, this is a little bit distracting maybe, but other than that this looks actually really amazing. Very detailed to be honest. You can walk down here. Okay, interesting. Alright, apparently, oh, okay, that is pretty cool. Apparently you can actually get kind of pushed away by down. I don't think you can fall down right here, besides of course if we would walk past this kind of barrier right here, then we would actually die. But other than that I think this map actually looks pretty nice, so once again a very nice addition overall. I think the spawn points seem quite fine. I would assume people will spawn on the other side maybe. Let's have a look really quickly. There we go. Yeah, there you go, there's a spawn point right there. What about this one? Can you actually go into the vent? Oh, you can actually go into the vent, so that's kind of cool. So there's apparently a vent right here, which might actually connect some of these areas. Very interesting. Yeah, I think this is a pretty cool map. What is this one? A teleporter? Maybe this is supposed to be like a teleporter. We already have some teleporters on one of the maps, so it might be quite a neat addition once again. I think this map looks kind of cool. Definitely quite interesting. Not sure about gameplay, but overall a very interesting map. And now of course onto the last map, which is going to be Strike Town, but this one has received the second version, which is why I'm showcasing this one again. If you remember the previous video about these test maps, I actually mentioned that this is definitely one of my favorite maps so far, and I think it's probably going to be still the same to be honest. This one was pretty impressive, kind of reminded me of like a Phantom Forces map, and now it has actually received its version 2, so let's take a look at this one. I think this one has received now a lot more details, but I think we can tell that in a few minutes. Yeah, definitely received a lot more details now. I would still say this is definitely one of my favorite maps. This one looks really impressive, and I think this one, yeah, is overall just pretty cool to be honest. I kind of just like the design and the overall scenery. I think this is going to be quite a fun map. Like I said, it still kind of reminds me of like a Phantom Forces map, and they definitely added some stuff. I think this is brand new as an example. I don't think this was here last time, so definitely quite nice. I think this is actually going to be quite a fun map. To be honest, this one reminds me actually of a Call of Duty map. I think this one's actually based on a Call of Duty map. This one looks really familiar now. Oh yeah, this is definitely based on like a Call of Duty map. Interesting. So that is pretty cool. Very nice. Wait, do they also have the passage over there? Yeah, I think this is actually a Call of Duty map. So that's quite interesting. I didn't even notice that last time around, but now it kind of became very apparent. Anyway, so that's going to be it for this video. Feel free to share your opinions about these maps in the comments down below. We will definitely try these out in like a stream or so, so we can test the gameplay, of course. If you want to join the streams, I stream on YouTube, and I stream every now and then. Most of the times I stream around 8 to 9 p.m. So if you want to join, feel free to do that. Anyways, like I said, thanks for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful day, stay safe, stay hydrated, and I will see you, of course, in the next video. Bye, guys.